throughout the world. So, why did I join Rotary, and why am I still a member? Well, I joined Rotary by accident. Lots of things happen in this life by accident. I worked for Irish Rail all my life. My boss, who was the district manager of the DART, was nominated to go to Holyhead to talk about the best station competition between England and Ireland. And he got violently sick on the way over. And he got violently sick on the way back, because in those days he went by ship, of course, across the Holyhead. So he marched into the managing director the next morning and says, "I'm not doing this any longer, find somebody else." And that was me. So I met Jonathan Pym and Dudley Enkert and James Corcoran, and I went around a few days with them, and they invited me to become a Rotarian. And I accepted, and I'm here since. And I value my membership in the Dublin Rotary Club. I value the friendship, the network, the social life, the sense of actually doing something to help the less fortunate. Now, I've told you a lot about facts and figures and information, but what does it feel like to be at the other end? Well, we don't know, because they're in foreign countries, most of them. But we have the words of Owen Hagerty, he's working in Zambia with these children. And I'd like to read a little excerpt that he has put in his blog about what it means to the children in this particular Sables project. As the poet once said, "When things are good, it whispers to us, takes us by the hand, plants our normal dreams in the simple earth, and waits with us. When it leaves us, we experience our own winter of pain and loss, confusion, this half-angled anger." End of quote. But he says, but this is adult stuff. For a child to be without hope is near impossible. I think they just dream and dream, no matter what the circumstances. But when dreams, whatever they may be, are grounded in loss, abandonment, and dire poverty, and when a child's vulnerability makes them prey to the worst instincts of people, then there's a great injustice in the world. The child's energy to hope is smothered, struggles for very life under the weight of frustration. The presence of that dead vacuum of hopelessness lingering there all the time. It's an injustice for sure, and one that's committed again and again and again as dreams are lost and ground down in the hard realities of life. So now our little project, he says, seeks to secure this hope for the 100-odd children in Calgary. Seeks to reshift the skewed balance of the world a tiny fraction by granting food, education, clothing, shelter, the basics, but the foundation of such childish dreams and hopefulness to all these kids. That's Owen Hagerty's personal experience of what it means to help people in these foreign lands. So was Robert Kennedy right? Everybody can make a difference. Every person should try. And was Mother Teresa right? That it may only be a drop in the ocean to you, but the ocean will never be the same again. So when you look your television as Rotarians, and I hope the guests here today will consider seriously becoming Rotarians, and you see some far distant problem, health, poverty, you may be certain that there is some Rotarian, some Rotary Club, or Rotary organisation itself, they are lending a helping hand. That's the challenge. I love this quotation from Helen Keller. She said, "I'm only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. I shall not refuse to do the something I can do. Mr. President.